Morning everybody, it's Wednesday. I'm just getting ready to leave the house. I've got an appointment to go to with my sister. And then we go on to lunch, which is great because that's my normal Wednesday, as you all know if you've listened to these videos before. Wednesday for me is lunchtime with my sister and brother-in-law. So, very quickly this morning, I just want to touch on a couple of things. Last night, I'm a Pinterest freak. I'm proud of it. I always search out things to put into my my page, hints and tips for women, and I'm always trying to find different things to put on there, crafts and painting and things to do with tin cans and stuff to do with the kids, and I find everything I can do, including cooking. So last night I was looking, I thought Pinterest may be able to help me here. I wanted to put something in the Developing Divas that would help you to expand your businesses in some way. And they are power words. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I actually ran a Zoom call, and it was called Hypnotic Writing, and it was by the great Joe Vitale. If you've never read any of his stuff, please try and get some of his books for development. They're very easy reading. He writes like he talks, and it's very understandable. And Joe speaks about power words and how to captivate an audience just using power words. Now, he's a multimillionaire, and he's done that by using his words. And we can all do the same thing. It's live, die, repeat. Live, die, repeat. We have to do the same thing day in, day out, using different words, different methods, but we all must keep doing what we're doing. Posting, posting, posting. I hear a lot of you saying, oh, but my business is doing terribly. I can't do this and I can't do that. And you know what I'm going to say to you is, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Start behaving like you're a businesswoman. When I first came out of the military and I needed a job to do, I actually ran my own consultancy, and I ran that, it was just me working on my own, but I actually freelanced out my skills to mainly Japanese banks. Now, my telecommunication skills were in the form of planning and analysis. Now, when I did freelance work, I would very happily sit around in my pyjamas or my nightie all day long, or a pair of tracksuit bottoms. Very pretty, very professional, not. So the one thing that when I spoke with a friend of mine who was also running her own business, she said, Lynn, you've got to get up in the morning and you've got to dress like you're going to the office. She said, where's your office? I said, well, actually, it's in the nook in my house. And she said, well, let me tell you something. You get up and that nook is your office. Make yourself a cup of coffee, sit down and start your day. But she said, you've got to remember that even being at home, you need to put your business clothes on. She said, just put on a pair of casual trousers, put on a shirt, a blouse, cardigan, jumper, whatever you feel comfortable in, and do your business as though you are running a business. And believe me, I know this because I did it. It completely changes your mindset. If you're quite happy to slob around in your big fluffy dressing gown all day long, then what do you think is going to happen? Think about that for a minute. I did. And I stopped it immediately. So we have to think about how we are presenting ourselves. If you're going to be on the phone with a client, a potential customer, potential presenter, and you're sitting there in your dressing gown and you're all wrapped up cozy on the couch and you can hear the television playing in the background, do you think that sounds professional? I'll leave you to answer that question. I've rambled on long enough, but go and look at the power words in Developing Divas. I think you're going to find that you could use some of those words. So have a great day, have a great afternoon, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.